الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي أبدع الأفلاك والأرضين والصلاة على من كان نبيا وآدم بين الماء والطين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. Honorable guests, highly qualified judges, respected teachers and dear all, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. With the great sincerity, I stand here at the dais to put across my views about the status of women in the light of Islam. Dear audience, 1500 years ago, women had no respect. They weren't treated. They were tortured. They were oppressed when baby girls were born. Parents buried them alive. This was the period of ignorance. Then descended the most truthful, the most trustworthy, the most loyal, the most caring man, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to this world. Even the enemies of Islam believed in his truthfulness and loyalty. He became prophet when he turned 40 years old. It is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam who did justice to women, who gave rights to women, who treated women with respect and loyalty. Since then, women in Islam are granted great significance. It is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam who introduced women to this world, saying, "When a woman is a daughter, she is the source of blessing for that house. When a woman is a wife, she is the source of completing half of her husband's income. When a woman is a mother, she is the source of heaven for her children." Dear intellectuals, contrary to the common misconception, Islam does not degrade women. It gives the utmost respect to women. The Prophet of Islam once said, "The best among you is he who is best for his family. For my family, I am the best of all of you." He further said, "Women are half of men. Fear God in respect of women." These prophetic traditions make it clear that although males and females differ from one another biologically, they are equal in terms of human status. No distinction is made between men and women as regards their respective rights. Dear audience, Islam grants ever more respect to women than to men. According to one hadith, a man once came to the Prophet and asked him who rightfully deserved the best treatment from him. The Prophet said, "Your mother." The man asked, "Who is the next?" The Prophet said, "Your mother." The man asked again, "Who comes next?" The Prophet again said, "Your mother." The man insisted, "Who is after that?" The Prophet said, "Your father." Dear audience, woman is priceless. She is far more precious than gold and diamond. It is not the sole responsibility of government to protect her. It is also the responsibility of a father to protect his daughter. It is also the responsibility of a brother to protect his sister. It is also the responsibility of a husband to protect his wife. Here, I sum up my speech with a message that if you ever find gold alone in an isolated place, then do not ever consider it as an opportunity. Consider it as a responsibility. In the like manner, considering a woman as a responsibility to help her, a responsibility to protect her, a responsibility to guide her. Thank you so much for listening my speech. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.